ticket for you. Now, we don't have to just go ahead and work reciprocal based training with our upper body or with just our legs. You know, reciprocal based training, you can also do it from a high-low standpoint or an upper body, lower body standpoint. Exactly. So now, think about it. Your body's a total integrated kinetic chain. What would happen if we would load the hips, load the upper body, and see if they can work together and we can add resistance onto both components? You know, normally, guys, you see me just pulling with my upper body. My lower body is just getting influenced by gravity and ground reaction. But what if we could go ahead and influence the lower body with the band and the upper body with the band as well? That's what this is all about. So let me show you what we're doing. I'm just grabbing a towel. You know, one of the things I want to tell you about with this double bar system is, you know, if you can't get the exact distance, remember, you can always hook a second band onto this. So if your second bar is a little bit further away and you're like, man, I can't stretch my bands that far because they only stretch a couple of yards, well, guess what? Link on another band or get a thunder band and hook yourself up so now you can reach out. So now you can still do it. So if your space is a little bit wider, no big deal. Just extend your band out and you're set to go. In this case, because I want to be able to pull, I'm going to use a towel. And I'm just going to use a towel to go ahead and pull. And I like using towels for pulling. Matter of fact, we're going to have a towel workout for you coming up shortly that all we do is use a towel and a band. It's a great way to train. But for right now, I'm just hooking the towel on so that I can create the pulling force that I'm looking for. We'll start with just simple hose pulls at first. And all I'm going to do is just work at driving my hips forward as I'm pulling. So now my hips and my shoulder blades are working the same. I regrip. I could also go ahead and turn it so I'm at a diagonal. So I'm telling you, you got to really drive through your hips as you're pulling. Now let's talk about throwing. So now you're here and you're going to try to throw or swing and then reverse it to the other side. So think about it. Hooking the band up to your hips, hooking the band to your hands, and doing any kind of horizontal based pulling where your hips and your upper body got to start working together. Tons of options, tons of ways to do it. Just got to open up your mind and see what you can come up with. So make sure you're stretching your bands equally. Make sure you're stretching your bands appropriately. You're good to go.